All right, racers, let us know that the mains are posted. The mains have been posted, so make sure you get down there and do your homework. Wouldn't want you to miss your gate. Want you to miss your start. So once again, the mains are posted. We're going to be looking at open quad. Heat number 1 will be coming up first as soon as we get this track taken care of. right, folks, what do you say? Let's get this show on the road. It's main event time here at the Bullring. Marion County Speedway hosting the Southern Dirt Track Association tonight, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. And guess what? Race 1. Let's go ahead and call them to the line. We need those open quads. All right, once again, let's get all personnel in place. All personnel in place. We're ready to get going here. Main event number 1 coming up, open quads. We're looking for rider number 18, Joe Swatland, and Jeremy Lanier, rider number 813. That's a beautiful line you drew there. That's great work. Hell yeah. Don't maybe pull out a tape measure. I think it's fitting in. Oh, yeah. Now can you walk it straight? Okay, let's bring out the quads to start the action here. The only thing about these things that are the same is they've got 4 wheels. One of them is a 1988 Honda TRX 250R 2-stroke. And the other one is a late model Kawasaki, probably the KXF 450 motor. On the number 813 machine is Jeremy Lanier out of Apopka, Florida. Once again, that's a Honda. Lined up beside him is the number 18 and Joe Swatland on the Kawasaki. They ran pretty close, and he races Lanier with the hole shot, and Lanier with the lead as they work down the back straightaway. Race number 2, let's get in the staging area. Race number 2, let's get them in the staging area. Here come your leaders out of turn number 4. Lanier on the 2-stroke machine leads it. Kawasaki rider Joe Swatland take his look to the inside there. Number 18 Kawasaki we're talking about there running in the second spot. Can't quite get it done. He's looking to the inside here out of turn number 4. And still rider number 813 in the lead. Jeremy Lanier, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Apopka, Florida. Running about 3 or 4 different classes out here. One on the quad and a couple on the motorcycle. Lanier still holding off the hard charge of the number 18 Kawasaki as they come out of 4. Both riders using the same line coming out of turn number 2. Hard on the gas down the back straightaway. Then hard on the binders as they enter turn number 3. Back on the gas out of 4. And it's still rider number 813. Lanier leading it. Second place machine closes that gap a little bit going into 3, but can't seem to make it stick coming out of 4. A little bit closer. Lanier hears that 4-stroke back there. Looks like the 4-stroke shuts off a little bit later there. A little bit of engine braking going on right there for you. Okay, battle for second, battle for the lead. Starting to heat up a little bit here, folks. These guys put on a good show during the heat race, doing a fine job here in the main. Kawasaki looks to the outside, still can get a bite. Lanier on the 2-stroke. White flags out, one to go for the Kawasaki rider. Can Joe Swatland put the SWAT on that leader? Final time into turn number 3. The 813 dives down low, keeps her down low. Through the exit of 4, and it's the 813. Great job there. Jeremy Lanier brings home the first main event win here tonight. All right, rider number 813, Jeremy Lanier. Enjoying that first place trophy here tonight. Get the photo up there. Joe Swatland, good run there. It is so nice to see 2 bikes, or 2 quads, should I say, totally different eras, totally different engine composition, and running that close out here for us tonight. Good run, good run. All right, folks, race number 2 coming up. This is the Pro Open class. We're going to kick it up a notch here for you. Corey Texter's on the line on the 65. We've got Oliver Brindley here on the number 24. The 151 of Brandon Singer, the Kawasaki rider. Greg Boyle on the Honda, number 27C. Parker Robinson on the 12. The 2 of James Rispoli. Dalton Hauser on the 148. Logan Barber's here on the 17C. The 8C of Brian McRoberts. And I think we got a scratch there for Scotty Coates on the 150. All right, folks, tracking down, so I had to do a little bit of video in here. Looks like we're going to restart this thing. Look at rider number 17 over there. Logan Barber. One more time. I'm going to line them up one more time here for you. Got Texter up here on this framer, rider number 65 there, lined up against the 6 machine. Pretty fast riders out here tonight on the Pro-Am. Race number 2. Here we go. Gauge down. Rider number 151. Looks like the 151 Kawasaki, the 24 Yamaha. Side by side out of turn number 2. And it's the 151. Here comes Texter on the inside, making it 3 wide. Texter backs off, running third. It's the 24, your leader. The 151 Kawasaki in the second spot. Corey Texter looks down low in the third position. Rider number 6 goes up high on the Kawasaki, opens up the door for third place. There's Texter now in the third place. Got his eye on the second position. Meanwhile, back to the lead. Rider number 24, Oliver Brindley, winner of the TT race earlier tonight. Out front here on the Yamaha. Texter now up the second spot there, rider number 65 we're talking about. Let's see if he can run down the leader. Brindley on the 24, Texter on the 65, running nose to tail. Rider number 6 still holding down that third spot. Great battle there for the 4th position. Back up to the lead pack. It's still rider number 24, Oliver Brindley on the Yamaha, your leader. Here comes Texter looking low. Can't get it done. Brindley down the back straightaway, still holding off the hard charging 65. Let's look a little bit further back here. Third place rider, no company. 4th place, there's business. It's the 27. And Hauser on that 148 Kawasaki. Lead starting to tighten up a little bit. Brindley still got it. Texter wants it. Texter slides up a little bit high. Still can't make the spot. Rider number 24 holds him off down the back straightaway. Oliver Brindley doing a well of a job out here in the main. Corey Texter on that framer trying to run him down. 6 a solid in third place and a good run there by the Honda rider. Greg Boyle, solid run out here tonight. Back to the leaderboard. It's still the 24 and the 65. And that 65 just can't get a wheel in there as they exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Now out of turn number 2. There goes Texter looking for the lead. Corey Texter grabs the lead on the back straightaway. The entrance in turn number 3. Let's see if he can hold it down. Here they come out of turn number 4. It's the 65 of Texter. Rider number 24, your second place machine. That's Oliver Brindley. In the third place, it's the number 6 Kawasaki. Number 65, Corey Texter, still your leader. Oliver Brindley there in that second spot, your early leader, now back in second. In the third position, the hard-charging Kawasaki racing all alone out there, but still looking for a good podium finish. That's rider number 6. 27, Boyle coming through there. Nice run by the 27, Cia Boyle. Lap starting to wind down in this one. Back up to the leaderboard. Rider number 65. Takes the checker flag. Second place, the 24. And in third, it's the 43 of Rispoli. Fourth place is going to be the 27 of Boyle. And a good finish there by rider number 151, finished up in the top 5. Great run there, race number 2 open running in the middle. right, there for the photo op. Congratulations once again, good run there. Maybe we can get a word with Corey a little bit later tonight. If he'll walk up and give us a word, we'd like to do an interview. If his pits are listening, I hope you are. All right, next up, race number 3, 50cc main event coming up here for you. Brody Hansen's coming up here for you on the 99. The 25C of Corbin Gamillion. Jacob Lepper is here on the number 17, and Nicholas Alcott on the number 126. Oh, folks, 50cc is underway. Man, what a good start there. That little PW50, rider number 126, got him a good start there against the big boys. They're going to outpower him down that back straightaway, but hey, way to watch the green light there. Rider number 126, hats off there to Nicholas Alcott. Okay. Race number 4, let's get him in staging. Race number 4, let's get him in staging. Open riders, all you vintage open riders, let's get them up to staging. All right, lap leader coming through, that's rider number 99. I remember that guy, that's Brody Hansen out of Denellen, Florida on the KTM. Rider number 17, holding down that second spot, Jacob Lepper with a good run there going. Going to watch that battle for second place there. Jacob on the 17's got it. He got some company back there, though. Meanwhile, here comes your leader, rider number 99. Brody Hansen getting it done out here for you. And the 25C of Corbin Gamillion is looking to try to grab that second place spot there as they exit turn number 2. Meanwhile, here comes that 99, that fast 99, Brody Hansen. Here comes that battle for second place down the front straightaway. And Gamillion's going to get him as they enter turn number 1. And Brody Hansen putting on a clinic out here on the KTM 50. Rider number 25, Gamillion now in that second spot. Lepper now back to the third position, and riding in the fourth spot, rider number 126, Nicholas Alcott. Old Brandon rolling the 99 out of turn number 4, gets the white flag, one to go to settle this one. Brody Hansen jumped out to the lead and never looked back as he works his way down the back straightaway for the final time. Meanwhile, the 25 and the 17 come through, put the lap on the 126 machine. Back to the racing action. Now here we're exiting turn number 4 for the final time. Here he comes, Brody Hansen, rider number 99. The KTM rider out of Denellen, Florida, brings home the main event victory. Second place is going to go out to rider number 25C, Corbin Gamillion out of Bellevue, Florida. And in the third spot, it's going to be rider number 17, Jacob Lepper. Coming home in fourth, it's going to be Nicholas Alcott. Right. Working their way up to the podium there. Making sure all this stuff ends up on Facebook. These guys rode hard out here tonight. Congratulations goes out to all these riders. Brody Hansen, your winner. Corbin Gamillion second, and third is Jacob Lepper, folks. All right, this is the finish, boys. R.D. Deluxe on the line there on the 8C. Joe Calavito on the 18, the 66Q. Ward Jones, Jeremy Lanier on the 813. Brian Anderson on the 33, the 61 of Robert Gordon. Jerry Lacey on the 44, and the 70 of Brian Long. Vintage racing coming up for you. And somebody got busted by the red light man. Brian Anderson down on that 33. He's like, what? Not me. I'm good. I'm good. Let's see how much of that front row got penalized back there. $8.13 knows he jumped it. All right, let's try this again, folks. All right, good battle already. Coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. A couple of these stroker Hondas going at it. Brian Anderson looks like he's got the spot here. Rider number 33, he's got some company already. It's rider number 8, Deluxe. Just behind him, this is number 66 of Ward Jones in third spot. Here comes the 33, Brian Anderson. Great sounding vintage machines out here tonight, folks. I love this stuff. Down the back straightaway they go. Rider number 33, Anderson, the Pinellas Park, Florida rider, 40 years old on the Honda. Trying to stay ahead of Deluxe on the Honda as well. Both of these front runners, very healthy Hondas, I can tell you that. Battle for the lead. Brian Anderson's got some company. And there he goes, rider number 8C. Deluxe Jr. takes the lead. A little bit of lap traffic there as the exit number 4, but it's the number 8 at the point. All right, the leaderboard is definitely shuffled, ladies and gentlemen. It's now R.D. Deluxe, number 8, your leader. Second place, Brian Anderson, 33. And in the fourth place, check it out. It's the 17D of Long on that XT500. Oh, and a bad move there by the 33. Slips up high. Anderson slips up high, and guess who slipped down low? Brian Young, ladies and gentlemen. Meet your second place rider. Deluxe, Young, and now the 33 comes by, and Brian Anderson in the third place. Your leader, early leader, now back to the third position, folks. Meanwhile, rider number 8, R.D. Deluxe Jr. stretching it out. The St. Petersburg, Florida rider has got the Honda tuned in time. Out, one to go. Deluxe on the 8C down the back straightaway for the final time. Gonna slip by the lap rider there. That's the Bull Taco. Gonna take it easy and rolls a little bit high out of 4, and he's gonna bring home the win. It's the 8, the 17, and the 33. Great run there, ladies and gentlemen. Deluxe Jr., your winner. And Brian Long, good job there on that Yamaha. After having a DNF on his heat race, Long comes back and brings home a second place finish here in the main event. Folks, going to tone it down just a little bit here for you. Got the youth quad class coming up for you. Emily Fussell on the number 20. She's out of Archer, Florida. Going to be on board the Eton. Stella Ponce here, rider number 13. She's shown on the Kawasaki. All right, track personnel getting them riders squared away, right down to cleaning the goggles. Top shelf people out here at the Southern Dirt Track Association. And gates down, and Stella Ponce, a little bit more horsepower under the hood there on that number 13 machine. She's off and running. Race number 6, let's get them in staging. Race number 6, let's get them in staging. That's the 50-plus class. Put down the Geritol and pick up the helmet. Time to go racing. She got that thing wide open, folks. Stella Ponce. Not cutting that thing, no slack. Got the wire pulled tight. Lap starting to wind down here in the youth quad class. Stella Ponce on that 13 machine. Cutting down some pretty quick lap times out here for you. White flags out, 1 to go. Stella Ponce comes out of turn number 2 for the final time. Hard on the throttle down the back straightaway. Good job there entering turn number 3. Hard on the gas coming out of 4. Nice line and brings home the checkers. Stella Ponce wins the main event here in the youth quad class. And second place, Emily Fussell, rider number 20. Good job there. She says if the winner can take a cool down lap, so can I. All right, next up is going to be our 50-plus class. Let's go ahead and get you introduced to these cats. Rider number 72 is going to be up here for us. That's Van Rabert out of Orange City, Florida on the KTM. Greg Boyle's here, rider number 73C out of Port Orange, Florida on the Honda. Brian Long's here, rider number 17D on that Yamaha. Bernard Goetz out of Lutz, Florida on the Honda. And Steve LeBar, rider number 27 on the Suzuki, it says. So we'll see about that. I think LeBar is on a Honda, but I'll double check that for you. 50-plus riders coming up for you. Looks like rider number 72, Van Rayburn, is going to lead him into turn number 1 and out of the exit of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. And the 73 and 85 giving chase there. So it's Van Rayburn on the 72, the 73 of Greg Boyle, and the 85 of Reinhard Goetz out of Lutz, Florida. Rayburn starting to stretch that lead a little bit. 73 and 85 running a little bit close, as well as that 17 of Brian Long on the XT500. Long just got shuffled back there a little bit there. Looks like Goetz put the move on him. 72 your leader, 73, and whoa, running close there to 17 and the 85. Goetz and Brian Long are running side by side out there. Meanwhile, in front of the pack is Van Rayburn. Boyle on that 73 machine giving chase there. That's a good-looking ride. Speaking of good-looking rides, there's Yamaha in the field there. That Yamaha XT500, Brian Long, 17D we're talking about, holding down the 3rd spot. Okay, as lap's starting to wind down, we're going to take a look at that second place battle there. The Yamaha rider, number 17D, the 3rd place machine. He's kind of closed that gap a little bit on 73, Gary Boyle there. So the battle for 2nd place, getting a little bit warm out there. Meanwhile, in front of the pack, Van Rayburn is just running away and hiding with this one, folks. There's that 17 closing the gap a little bit, coming out of 2. Let's see if he can hold that gap. Maybe even close a little bit further as they come out of 3. White flag's out. Looks like Rayburn lost a bark buster. That's the only thing he's lost out here, because he sure as heck hadn't lost the lead. Coming out of turn 4 for the final time, Van Rayburn on the KTM, 61 years of age, brings home the checkers. Nice run there by Boyle on the 73, holding off that hard charge of Byron Long, coming home in 3rd. Once again, another win in the books for Van Rayburn, rider number 72. 2nd place is going to be the 73C of Gary Boyle, and in the 3rd position, it's that Yamaha of Brian Long, 17D. Number 7, 65 CC main event, ladies and gentlemen, on the line. Brody Hansen on the 99, Ricky Nelson on the 6. Got Trenton Cassee on the 13, Julian Goetz on the 8, Hayden LaBar on the 27, the 17 of Jacob Lepper, Lane Fussell on the 2, the 00 of Liam McRoberts, Corbin Gamillion on the 25C, and winding up the field, Nicholas Eichatz, rider number 126. That's your lineup, race number 7, just about to get underway. And they go turning through the gears. Looks like Trent Cassee might have gotten the whole shot there on the Kawasaki number 13. But here comes some company down the back straightaway. Your new leader, ladies and gentlemen, as they come out of 4, completing lap number 1, it's going to be rider number 99, Brody Hansen. We saw him win earlier in the 50cc class. Let's see if he can do it again here in the 65cc class. Brody Hansen, rider number 99, your early leader with the number 13 machine of Trent Cassee in the second spot. And in the third position, it looks like it's changing here for us. Third position is going to be rider number 6. Holding on to that spot, that's Ricky Nelson. The battle on the racetrack is the third place battle, the 27 4-stroke versus the number 6 2-stroke. That's Ricky Nelson on that number 6 and Hayden LeBar on that number 27 machine, and they've been trading spots back and forth. Let's see if LeBar can keep that pass clean. Meanwhile, the 99 rolls by, another lap in the books, 13 in that second spot, and there's LeBar in that third spot. Rider number 6 in the 4th spot and closing the gap. That's Ricky Nelson. Leader, another lap in the books. Brody Hansen starting to put a couple riders a lap down back here. Hansen looks up high, trying to put about a couple of lap riders down there as he works his way down the straightaway. Well ahead of the second place rider number 13. Now Cassee, I tell you what, Cassee's great on them starts, just can't seem to hold off at 99 later in the race. But he'll be up there. Meanwhile, LeBar holding down that third spot on the 4-stroke Honda. Once again, white flag is in the air for Brody Hansen, rider number 99. Come out of the gate in second spot, but worked his way up to the leader, the position, and that's where he is now. Brody Hansen on the number 99. Go down the back straightaway for the final time. Here he is coming out of 4. Brody Hansen's going to win the main event here in the 65cc class. Second place is going to be Trent Cassee on the 13. And in the third spot, it looks like this is 27 of LeBar. All right, I think we got these guys mixed up a little bit, but scoring knows how they finished. I thought I had 27 in the third spot, but we're all right. Race number 8 coming up for you. This is going to be our 30-plus class. RD Junior Deluxe is in the field on number 8C, the 33 of Brian Anderson out of Pinellas Park, Florida. Jeremy Lanier on the 813 and the 44 of Joseph Giannato. We're ready to go racing in the plus 30 class, folks. And Deluxey with the lead on that very well prepared Honda. Looks like Brian Anderson, rider number 33, in the second position out there for you. Leaders coming out of 4. Deluxey with the lead, the 33. Good job there in that second spot by the 33 of Anderson. And rider number 813, Jeremy Lanier, in the third spot. Give it to Jeremy Lanier. I think he signed up for 3 classes out here tonight. This guy's got it going on, as well as helping running the race here tonight. So hats off to Jeremy Lanier. Hard working fellow out there on the racetrack on both sides of the fence. All right, Deluxey still got that lead at 33. Machine giving him a little bit of a chase there. Brian Anderson trying to close up that gap as things starting to wind down here. Halfway flags are out. It's still Deluxey, your leader. Side by side at 33. He's not going down easy. We got 2 laps to go. Rider number 33, Brian Anderson, trying to make it interesting here in the later stages of the race. Down the back straightaway they go. Watch that 33 as he makes up a little bit of ground coming into turn number 3. Now he just needs to get a bite coming out of 4. White flags in the air, 1 to go. Can rider number 33 close that gap and pull off the win, or is it going to be Deluxey, rider number 8, on that well-prepared Honda 350? Final turn, here we go. And it's going to be Deluxey by a bike link. Good run there in the plus 30 class, folks. Deluxey wins it. Anderson second. Lanier comes home third in the 484. Giantano comes home fourth. All right, race number 9 is coming up next for you. Race number 9 is going to be the Youth Open class. We've got Aiden Johnson, Jordan Goetz, Shane Britt, Hayden LeBar, and Tanner McCusker. All right, race number 9, get them ready to roll. And rider number 18 gets the whole shot. Early leader, that's going to be Tanner McCusker out of Port Richey, Florida. Let's see if he can hold him off down the back straightaway. Here comes the Kawasaki. Jordan Goetz muscling him in there to turn number 3, take the lead. Here comes the number 5, Husqvarna, showing some muscle as well. Jordan Goetz on the 10. He's got him some company back there. He knows it too. It's Aiden Johnson on that fast Husqvarna. Johnson looks high out of 4. Can't get it done. It's still rider number 10, your leader. Jordan Goetz puts her down on the inside line, coming into 1 and out of 2. Takes the 5 up high and holds down the lead. Here comes the Husky down low. Rider number 5, your new leader as they come into 3, Aiden Johnson. And here comes the 10. He takes it back. And that didn't last long because Aiden Johnson grabbed it right back. Here they go, running nose to tail out of turn number 2. Aiden Johnson, your leader out of Paradise, PA on the Husqvarna. Here comes that KX85 giving chase, rider number 10, Jordan Goat. Top 3 riders starting to pull away a little bit from the rest of the field. Third place is the 27 of Hayden Lambar out of Orange Park, Florida. But it's the 5, the 10, and the 21 as they roll through. Rider number 9, C. Gibbon chasing 4th spot there. That's Shane Britt. And McCusser back there in the 5th spot. Oh, we got one down over here in the exit of 3, right here between 3 and 4. And let's see if they call it. I believe half the laps have been complete there. That looks like that number 18 machine. Bad luck over there for Tanner McCusker. He got the whole shot, just couldn't quite hold on to it. All right, had to throw the red flag on that one. All right, folks, going to go with a stagger start here after the red flag is waved there. One of the riders going down there. That was the 18 machine. We've got 3 laps to settle this one. It's going to be 3 laps, ladies and gentlemen. 3 it is. And they're off. Rider number 5, your leader, and when they stopped, and he's your leader while they're going. It's the 5, the 10, and looking down low is the 21 of LeBar. LeBar wants that 2nd spot there. Leader stretching out a little bit. Going to keep an eye out here for the 2nd, 3rd place here. That's a neat little battle going on there for you. Rider number 10's got it, and rider number 21, LeBar, wants it. 2 laps to go, folks. White flag's going to wave this time by. It's the Husqvarna, rider number 10, Aiden Johnson with the lead. Number 5 with the lead, shall say, Jordan Goetz, number 10 in that 2nd spot. And winding up the 3rd spot, the 27 of Hayden Lamar out of Orange Park, Florida on the Honda. Coming down for the checkered flag, it's going to be the Husqvarna rider, Aiden Johnson. 2nd place is going to go to the 10 of Goetz, and 3rd to Lamar. All right, the Youth Open class in the books there. Once again, Aiden Johnson. Good run there by Aiden. Get's going to come home in the 2nd spot on the number 10. And once again, the 3rd place going to go to Hayden Lamar on the 27. Race number 10 coming up next for you, folks. It's the 60-plus class. Van Rayburn, ride number 72 on the line, along the 17C of Alan Weinberg. And Robert Gordon winds up the field, rider number 61. It's going to be a two-way battle here. Europe versus Japan, the KTM versus the Yamaha. And Rayburn on the KTM is your early leader. Nice little mano-a-mano battle here between the KTM SX 450 and the Yamaha YZF 450. Yamaha seems to enter turn number 3 a little faster. Let's see if they can make it pay off as they come out of 4. No, don't look like it's going to happen. Leaders working their way out of turn number 2. It's still Rayburn, your leader. Race number 11. Race number 11. Let's get them into staging. Race number 11 to staging. Race number 11 to staging. Rayburn coming out of turn number 4, leading them down there. The Yamaha rider trying to keep pace. That's Weinberg. Two to go this time by, looks like. Van Rayburn, still your leader. It's nice to use that last name Rayburn here in dirt track racing. Obviously, you all know the great Cal Rayburn. Harley Davidson rider, a lot of dirt tracking in his own right. Road racing as well. Here comes Van Rayburn, though. Man, white flag lap. These old guys still know how to get it done, huh? And Rayburn with another checkered flag out here tonight wins the 60-plus class. All right, cool down lap in action here. Race number 11 coming up next for you. It's going to be the open amateur class. We got Brandon Posh here, rider number 65. Showed a lot of strength here earlier tonight. Jacob Coates here on the 29. Another one of these fast riders, local guy out of Ocala, Florida. Zach Barber's here on the number 34 machines out of Spring Hill, Florida. Joseph Giannato is here on the 484. And winding up the field, Max G. McNary, rider number 8C out of Clearwater, Florida. All right, Brandon Patch gets the whole shot, but can't hold on to it. It's the Honda rider, rider number 29, Jacob Coates out of Ocala, Florida, leading this one, ladies and gentlemen. Coates works him down the back straightaway. Big lead there over your second place rider, the 65. That's Brandon Patch. looking way back there trying to find a third place machine. There it is. It's the Honda. That's the 484 of Gianotto. And rider number 8, McNary, making some power moves out here for you. Back to the front of the pack, though. It's still that 29, Coates. Just ahead of the 65 there. Pash on the 65 Yamaha in second spot. And in the third place, that's right, it's that classic Honda, Max McNary on the 8 machine. Halfway flags are out for the 29 Coates. I'm digging this third place rider, McNary. That's a beautiful Honda in a champion frame there. Love these flat track bikes. Most beautiful bikes that are racing today. And somebody who's loving life there, that's that number 29 machine, Jacob Coates out of Ocala, Florida, just down the road a piece. Hometown boy trying to make it big here with 2 laps to go. Jacob Coates on the Honda. Pash giving chase in that second spot. And man, that blue Honda of McNary's, I tell you what a beautiful machine out here. We call that machine art. White flags in the air. One to go for the number 29 Honda, Jacob Brosis Coates out of Ocala, Florida, the 15-year-old looking to bring home the main. And here he comes for the final time. Screams out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Coates is going to win the main event here in the Open Amateur class. Second place is going to go to number 65 of Brandon Pash, and third is going to go to rider number 8, McNary on the classic Honda XL 350. Next up, race number 12 is the 85cc machines. Jordan Goetz on the line on the number 10. Hayden LeBar on the 21. Shane Britt on that 9C. Aiden Johnson on that 5 Fast Husky. Lane Fussell on the number 2. The 124, Christopher Keyes. Julian Goetz on the number 8. Brody Hanson on the 99 and 32C of Ivy McRoberts. Tanner McCusker on the 18. And Trenton Cassis, rider number 3G. That lines up your field, ladies and gentlemen. 85cc race just about to get underway. This is the main event, race number 12. All right, getting them all sorted up here. Race number 12 about to get underway here for you. Let's go ahead and get race number 13 up to the pre-staging area. Main event coming up. 85cc Motors roar to the turn number 1. And that looks like that 124 machine grabs the early hole shot. Can't hold on to it. Looks like one of the KTMs in the front, but here comes the Kawasaki down low. Oh, we got a crash low side by the Kawasaki rider coming into 3. Great race in there, but a little bit too much too soon there. Get a number on that rider as they come through there. Big crowd there. Everybody come out clean there except one green machine. And a little low side there. No harm, no foul. We're going to get them restarted here. Red flag. Going to line them up there. Hayden LaBar, rider number 21, your leader. Second place machine is going to be Aiden Johnson on that fast Husky. Third spot, I do believe it's the 124 last time by. Christopher Akotz. All right, getting 85cc riders relined up. It's like herding chickens. But it looks like them ladies got it squared away out there. Get him one. All right, the 21 gets a good hole shot. The 120, whoa, got a high side. Rider number 124 goes down pretty hard over there. Krista Schatz. Let's see if we can get Chris went down pretty hard over it. Let's see how he feels about it. I met his dad. He's a pretty tough kid. He's probably going to try to get back on that motorcycle. Let's see. Just to be safe, the ambulance crew giving him a little talking to. The way that kid's moving around, I think he wants to get back on that motorcycle. Christopher Sotz down there we're talking about once again, folks. Rider number 124 stuck her down to the inside there and just looks like he got high-sided there. He was racing hard for the spot. Remember earlier he got the hole shot there and was trying to grab that thing again. But they're putting him back on the bike. I think he's ready to get some more. It's going to take a little bit more than that to knock him out of this race. And there he is back on the gas. Let's give him a big hand when he comes around, ladies and gentlemen. Tough crash there. Tough kid, ready to get back there and get some of it. After all, this ain't soccer. All right, let's try this one more time. 85cc main event. All right, fellas. All right, gates down. Tough break. Rider number 2, Staller. Let's see if they can get that thing refired up before the field works its way through here. And number 2 is off and running. Giddy up, kid. All right, third time's a charm. And we're off and racing. Rider number 21 gets the whole shot. And it looks like everybody's going to get through turn number 1 and out of 2 clean this time. We're racing 85cc action on the racetrack for you. Rider number 21, Hayden LaBar, the Orange Park, Florida rider. My homeboy leading the race. 9 and 124. Look at rider number 124 all the way back up to the 3rd spot. After having to start from the rear of the field and causing the first red flag, rider number 124, Christopher Schatz, now up into the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, back to the leader. It's still rider number 21, Hayden LaBar. Second place is the 9C and that 124. Don't look now. 4th place rider on the Husqvarna, rider number 5, Aiden Johnson. He's coming on strong. It's still the 21, the 9, and the 124, but here comes that 5. Back straight away. Rider number 21 still got the spot. Rider number 9C holding on for all he's got because he's got a lot of company back there. The 124 and the 5 giving chase. Rider number 124, A Shots. We saw him fall down earlier hard, but he is back in action. He's put a lot of pressure on the second place rider. 5 laps to go. And here comes rider number 5C. He's looking to make things interesting as well. Whoa, rider number 124 gets all kind of sideways there, loses grip, and that's all it took for rider number 5 to grab that spot. Rider number 5, your new third place rider, that's Aiden Johnson we're talking about on the Husky. Leaders working their way down, another lap in the books for the 21. Rider number 5 looking to go from 4th place to 2nd place. He's got one more rider to put away, and he just did it. He just passed the 9A. Now a gaggle of riders to work through. The number 5's got his mission cut out for him as the track is wide open, clear sailing there for the number 21. Rider number 5 has made it through the lap riders, but he's got about 10 bike lengths to make up some ground and only 2 laps to do it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This could be closer than we thought. Rider number 21 with the lead. The 5 from 4th to 2nd. And rider number 124 from the red flag incident to 3rd, but he's, whoa, 124 just about loses it. Meanwhile, coming down to get the white flag, it's rider number 21, Hayden LaBar. The 5 right behind him on that Husqvarna, but I don't think he's going to have enough real estate to get it done. LaBar down the back straight for the final time. Rider number 21, ladies and gentlemen, the Honda rider out of Orange Park, Florida, is going to win the main event here in the 85cc class. Here he comes, LaBar with the checkers. Mad Dog class coming up next. Mad Dog class, race number 13 coming up next. Mad Dog. Let's go ahead and get race number 14 in the pre-staging area. Or check that, race number 14 to the pre-staging, race number 13 to the line. And we're racing Mad Dog class, Van Rayburn versus Joe Baggett. And Rayburn takes the lead on the back straightaway. Baggett looking to get a little bit of push power out of that Honda. And Baggett takes a look down low. Good side-by-side racing here in the hooligan class, and Baggett takes the lead. And Rayburn's thinking about taking a look to the inside, going into 3, thinks better of it. Falls back in line. And it's still rider number 68, Joe Baggett. And there's Rayburn, makes that inside move. Let's see if he can make it stick. Here they are, bar to bar. Oh, a little bit of slip there by Baggett. But Baggett stays on the gas a little bit longer out of turn number 1 there into 2. Baggett fights back on the outside as they enter turn number 3. Baggett stays on the gas just a little bit longer before he shuts it off. Too close to call that time by. Oh, and Baggett goes a little high too, loses some ground there. Rayburn takes advantage of that. Down low on the Kawasaki, Rayburn your leader. Let's see if Disco Joe Baggett can mount a charge here in the later stages of the race on the Honda. That's it. I got to build me a hooligan bike. They're having too much fun, folks. I'm digging the hooligan thing. Two laps to go as they fly through here in a blaze of glory. It's Joe Baggett and Van Rayburn. Nose to tail down the back straightaway. Rayburn hard on the gas as he puts the big meat to the Kawasaki for the final time. Check that, white flag, almost the final time. Baggett got one lap to try to reel him in. Let's see if Disco Joe Baggett can make it happen. Look, it looks like Van the Man is going to win this one. And Rayburn brings home all the glory here in the Mad Dog class. Disco Joe Baggett comes home second. Speaking of who's up next, it's the Open Novice class. Race number 14, Open Novice, ladies and gentlemen. Reinhardt Goats on the line on the 85C. The 484 of Joseph Giannato. Shane Britt's on the line on the number 9C. The 27 of Steve LeBar and Thomas Cicerello Jr. Rider number 90B. That winds up the field. 5 riders. Race number 14, Open Novice. In here, Open Novice class underway. Rider number 85 with the early lead here. Let's see if Goats can get him. Couple of Hondas showing some muscle here early. Goats leader, rider number 85 in that second spot. That looks like it's the 484 of Giannato. Rider number 27 showing a little bit of muscle here. That's Steve LeBar. LeBar on the Suzuki, now up in the third spot. .85 down to business here. Reinhardt Goats, the Lutz Plotter rider on the Honda, leading this main event by a mile. LeBar just gave up third place there. Number 27 gave it up. It looks like the 9C grabbed that spot. We'll check them when they come by. Leaders rolling through now. Let's check out that new third place rider. And yes, it's rider number 9C, Shane Britt. Leaders pretty well separated as I'm going to keep an eye here now on the battle for third place. The final podium spot up for grabs here. Rider number 9C's got it. Whoa, and the 27, Lamar trying to get it. One to go. Reinhard Goetz, the Lutz, Florida rider on the Honda, looking to bring home the checkers here tonight. Coming into turn number 3 and out of 4 for the final time. Goetz is going to win it. Rider number 85 brings on the main event win, followed by the 484 machine. Good run there by the Gianotto machine. Joseph Gianotto on the 484 coming home in the second spot. Third spot is going to go to rider number 9C. That's Shane Britt. Folks, next up is going to be race number 15 in our Pro-Am single class. Pro-Am singles coming up next. Got 11 riders out here ready to do business for you. Corey Texer is going to be on the line on the 65, along with Rispoli on the 6. The 151 of Singer. 24, Oliver Brindley. Jacob Coates on the 29. Greg Boyle on the 27, 17C of Logan Barber. Parker Robbins is here, rider number 12 out of Homer, Illinois. Brian McRoberts, Plant City, Florida, rider number 8C out here on the line as well. Also, winding up the field, rider number 148, Dalton Hauser out of Ocala, Florida. Stacking them in like sardines here on the front row. These guys line up, their bars only about 2 inches apart. That's how tight they stack them. A lot of money on the line out here tonight. Pro-Am singles, this is for cash. Singles, they storm into turn number 1, 4 wide. Looks like Texer's going to lead him out, and he's got a pack of Kawasaki's behind him. Corey Texer on the 65 Yamaha leads him out of turn number 4. Just behind him, it's another Yamaha, the number 24. Rispoli in that third spot on the Kawasaki. The 65, the 24, and the 6 of Rispoli running 1, 2, and 3. Fourth place, we're trying to get a number there. That looks like the 151, Brandon Singer out of Leesburg, Florida, in the fourth spot, trying to charge up toward the front. Meanwhile, back up in the front, it's Corey Texter leading it, 24 and the 6. Texter on board the blue machine. And another one, the 24. The Yamaha's running 1 and 2. Oliver Brindley, that second place rider. And just behind him, it's James Rispoli. Texter doing a solid job up front. We're looking, check out the battle for second place. James Rispoli is putting some heat on Brindley there. Here comes Rispoli looking to the inside. Can't get it done as they storm into turn number 1. We're in the exit of turn number 2. Rispoli takes a look down low on the Kawasaki trying to get a bite. Can't get it done. It's still Brindley holding down that second spot. Corey Texter, your leader. Brindley in the second spot, and here comes James Rispoli looking down low. Rispoli, your third place rider, doing everything he can to trying to run down that Yamaha. Brindley in front of him. He's getting close, but just can't quite seem to get it done. Meanwhile, rider number 65, Corey Texter, is running away with this one. Texter down the back straightaway. Almost a full straightaway lead over your second place rider, Brindley. And Brindley's got all kind of heat from James Rispoli, rider number 6 on the Kawasaki. Fourth place coming through there. A nice run there by the 27. Greg Boyle trying to catch that lead pack. 17C rolls through. Here comes that number 65. Corey Texter. 2 to go. 24 Brindley still holding down that second spot. Holding off Rispoli in third. Down the back straightaway. Laps winding down for Corey Texter on board the number 65 Yamaha. Texter comes out of 4, and he gets the white flag. 1 to go for Corey. Brindley, Rispoli rolling through as well. Rispoli looks down low out of 2, can't get it done. Here comes Corey Texter for the final time out of 4. Corey Texter, rider number 65, wins. And Rispoli with a last-ditch move there. Rispoli, I think he got that second place. What a great run there. Corey Texter wins. I got Rispoli in second, and a tough break there because Oliver Brindley on the 24. What a well of a job holding off Rispoli until the last 100 feet. And thank you so much to everybody who showed up out here tonight. What a great race there to the finish. These guys really put on a show for you. Corey, if you got a second, come up and get a word with us. I want to thank everybody for showing up out here. A nice, safe day of racing. I think we had one small injury, and other than that, great show in here. Considering we had over 100 riders out here tonight. Once again, congratulations goes out to Corey Texter, my Facebook friend, right there, number 65. Maybe we'll get a word with him if we get a second here. Congratulations goes out to the 24 and the 6. I'll tell you what, the 24 and the 6, Rispoli and Brindley, man, that was a hell of a race there. You guys, I still are going to have to double-check scoring on that one. What a great finish. But, folks, we're going to wrap it up here for you at the Bullring. I'm John Beatus. For all of us here at Marion County Speedway, good night, everybody, and make sure you drive home safe.